Biggest fight on the hill in the early days. Got the chills inside. Shouting gun on the run through the endless gray. On the fight for the right, who's to say? For a hell can we kill? Why they do not know? Giving forwards just a prize. And I'm five still alive through the raging glow. Got insane from the pain that they surely know. Oh, the bell tolls. Time marches on. Oh, the bell tolls. The time has come to save face fair, to pay the rent, to pay our share. The time has come, a fact's a fact, it belongs to them, let's give it back. That's when our world is burning. How do we sleep while our beds are burning? How could we dance when our love is burning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? The time has come to save this man. You're fighting the rest now, but I am share. The time has come, I've got to spend. It belongs to them when I give it back. How can we dance when our earth is turning? How do we sleep while our beds are burning? All right, that's enough of that silliness. That did not go the way I thought it was going to. What up? Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Eve? Just Eve. Just Thanksgiving Eve. Let's see. It was not a bad day yesterday in sales-wise in the store. Can't complain, although it died at 9:30 p.m. on the dot, and I have not had a sale since. So hopefully that changes. Let me find my correct window here. Is that it? That's it. All right. Take a look at the what sold is. Yeah, whatever, Canadians. We all know what the real Thanksgiving is. All right. Oh, yeah, probably no show tomorrow. Unless something crazy happens, then maybe a show in the evening. We'll see. Don't know. In any case, we got the Christian Science Church, Lincoln, Nebraska. This came from the recent buy, $2.95. Same customer bought this one, though. The Commercial Club in Lincoln, Nebraska. This also sold for $2.95, going to the same customer. This was a couple days ago listed out of the Nebraska stuff.
Ship Canal, South Country Road, Bright Waters Bay Shore, Long Island, New York, unposted. This actually went for $7.15. I accidentally sent out a 10% instead of 5% offer on it, so they got a little better deal, but it's fine. Then we have Presbyterian Church in Slater, Missouri, missent to Minnesota, to Blooming Prairie. Don't know if the postmark or the front of the card is what sold it, but sold for $6.60. Congregational Church, Madison, Connecticut, came from the eBay album I bought over the summer. Here's the railroad station at Camp Perry, Ohio. Just listed this yesterday, and it sold for $5.95. The Cafe Burgundy in Rochester, New York, also came from the recent buy, sold for $2.95. Linen postcard, pretty cool. Bunch up there, not many sold, so tells me everybody's priced up too high, so I went under them. Here we have the new Seattle-Tacoma Airport, SeaTac, Washington. So this is when they opened in 1949, which is kind of cool. $5.95, which is, I believe, on the higher end of what Seattle SeaTac Airport postcards sell for. Then we have Spokane, Washington, looking north from Madison Hotel. Sold for $5.95, came to the recent buy. Same customer bought the airport card. They also bought this one, which is the QSMV Dominion Monarch in Elliott Bay, Seattle, Washington. Sold for $2.95. So they bought all three, and they got, I think, 15% off the total. Next, Residence at Bayshore, Long Island, sold for $9.95, unposted. This has been in the store for a while. A lot of tennis, romance comics. Customer came in. I think these were all Herbert Love. Yep, Herbert Love. So that would be October of 2021 when these came in. Took an offer for $18, which is great. Like, that's, almost $5 a card for some romance comics. And we've got Chippewa Lake, Ohio, Beach View, sold for $5.65, High Buster. And this one's just listed and sold yesterday. I would say, based on my research, a BOLO town. This is Mount Healthy, Ohio. And this is the Oddfellows home. This card came up one other time from my research, sold for $20. I'm like, that seems low. This is a really nice card. Mine's in better condition. I'm going to go ahead and list it up for $35, and it sold very quickly. So, but Mount Healthy, keep an eye out for older Mount Healthy cards. Buster, what are you doing? All right. This is where I'm at with the listings from the big buy. We are at 1,086, did about 135 yesterday. See it up here. 774.91 listed, not including what's sold. Notable listings from yesterday, only a couple. There was that Oddfellows home in Mount Healthy. This one, which I could find no other examples of, the Brown Knitting Company in Warsaw, New York. There was some other industrial Warsaw, New York stuff, but I could find none of the Brown Knitting Company. Here we have the bird's eye view of Corona, New York, Long Island. Put up for $20. Long Island's been doing pretty good, and I couldn't find another of this card. And then finally, I forgot to mention this. On Sunday, we've been talking about all the takedown, or people taking down their photos with kids. So what I did instead, and so far to no success, is I actually just dropped every single child real photo postcard that I had down to $2 and put it on auction. If they get taken down, they get taken down, but hopefully I can sell through some of these before I have to lot them up. So that's my current strategy. I'm going to, this Sunday, if they don't sell for $2, I'm going to probably start them all at $1. And then if they don't sell after that, they will go into lots. And then I'm going to do the same probably with my cabinet cards with children's subject. So just give you guys an alternative to your complete freakouts. I'm not super productive on those, so maybe not. I don't know. And let's see who's here. Shenanigans. Mike, Janet. That's still Shenanigans. Mike. Still Janet. Carl. There's a new name. Vivi. Dawn. All right, be right back. You know, it just occurred to me. I got all these. Anyone want to see 1/4 of Kenny Rogers' beard? So besides just using my record covers for shippers, I also use them from time to time to I cut them up and use them to make dividers for all of my my postcards. Rather than paying good money for dividers for something I can make with scraps, seems silly to me. What the hell? Are these even? There's the right size. Am I going to run out of? I hope I'm not going to run out of envelopes. I ordered them on Monday. I should be here. All right, Godspeed, Eco Swift. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Like, I don't know. I didn't see the takedown card, so the thing is I can restart every single one of those. Real easy. And yeah, I mean, it does whiff of, Obama's coming for your guns. What the hell? Why did it sales just complete? It is the day before Thanksgiving. So I'm sure like everybody's saving their money for Black Friday. That could possibly be an explanation. What I am going to do is after the show today is I'm going to do a big end and relist, because I feel like when it's slow, and especially before a time when it's going to be busy, is a good time for that. And what I'm going to do, my strategy on it is try to avoid anything that has watchers. We'll see how that works. All right, let's send out these offers. Oh, I need all right, we got some combining to do. Oh, he ended up buying both. Okay. Sorry, just making sure I don't make mistakes here, because there's weird combo stuff happening. 11111. Uh-oh, retry. Why can't you give me a quote? All right, we'll just remove that for now. Bulk printing error. Sorry, something went wrong. All right, after all that work. Oh, it's because eBay. Fuck you, eBay. Sometimes. So eBay just updated something because it kicked me out of my account. It's making me log back in right in the middle of printing shipping labels, which would explain why things went dead last night. Now it's making me sign in for everything. Oh, but I got a sale. This time I logged in. Great. Okay. Refund. Shipping discount. Refund $1. 10 cents. All right, let's try this all again. Hopefully eBay behaves. All right, we managed to print that time. Okay, and we got the 2 Long Island cards. Go next. So yesterday I spent some time sorting, trying to sort out the international cards that came in the big buy. So my sorting methodology on this is pretty straightforward. It's basically like the ones that I think are going to be worth listing, the ones that I know are not, like the really thin stock, crappy French monument stuff that's really common. Those will become cardboard or envelope stiffeners. And then Canada. So today I will probably at least do a small batch of international, a small batch of some non-topographical, maybe get the comic postcards knocked out. I enjoy those. And then probably pick there's a lot of California and a lot of New York, so I got to kind of keep chipping away at those. But I'm making pretty good progress through this lot of cards, and I'll probably have. I was hoping to have them done by the end of the year. I'm going to have them done probably within 2 weeks. At this rate. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with a lot of these floral cards. I really don't want to sit and list them. I'll probably figure out some sort of lot to do with them. Or maybe go and fire up the old Whatnot and do like a junk journal or postcard auction. Or maybe do some lots on Etsy. Christmas photos of kids, vintage Christmas decorations. I mean, I have a lot of Christmas decorations. Most of my photography got listed and sold, not listed, got sold last year on the Whatnot. In other news, district news. So, been researching this a little bit more, kind of figuring out the cost of keyword advertising, etc. And outside of Pete Craigslist Hunter and the crazy lady of lamps, the big thing that I feel like nobody has been able to crack is where do the buyers come from? And I'm going to be honest with all of you. I'm the only one who has any sort of plan outside of huge influencers who are essentially diluting their audience and clientele by bringing in a bunch of other sellers to sell under them. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn or anything, but if anybody is considering district besides the one person who's already contacted me, I am going to be moving forward with this and probably start sometime early December-ish. Start getting the store set up, the marketplace set up, I should say. I probably am going to go with Paper Pushers Marketplace. There's probably going to be heavy incentives for the first 10 people, meaning when I say that, first 10 people will be, every penny of your selling fees are going to go directly into targeted advertising across Google, Instagram, and Facebook. The second 10 people, it'll probably be about 50%. And then after that, all selling fees will probably be distributed amongst the first 10, which gives pretty good incentive for the first 10 people who come in. There would be minimal requirements as far as social network promotion from anybody. There would have to be some way to get the ball rolling in terms of creating budget for ad campaign. Like, it's funded completely by fees. So unless there's sales, there's no budget for advertising. So there would, essentially there'd have to be some way to get the ball rolling. So that could be some minimal social network advertising, maybe not minimal, but for the first little bit, if you're bringing stuff over, and this is all going to be contingent on eBay Sync. I'm not launching anything until eBay Sync exists. So it doesn't make any sense without it. Nobody's going to list 10, 15, 20,000 items. With a goddamn CSV file. So essentially at that point, it makes it a zero risk proposition for anybody who wants to come in with incredible upside potential. You shared incentive and shared benefit. Oh, yeah. All right, what are we down to here? Hey, and then 2 more postcards sold. I'm telling you, it is so bizarre. So I am not crazy or paranoid here. I'm just going to say this. So sales shut off completely at 9:30. 15 minutes ago, I get kicked out of my account. I have to log back in, and immediately there's sales coming in. There has to be that can't be a coincidence when it happens like multiple times a week. I'm just saying. All right. Get these tennis cards out of the chair. And I remain skeptical of the sky is falling eBay types. But when I see stuff like that, it's shenanigans. Present company excluded. It is shenanigans. I call shenanigans on eBay. When I see stuff like that happen, I call shenanigans. Crap. In my experience, the Kids with Santa stuff sells really fast. Not really fast, but it's got good sell-through. I don't have any listed currently because every one that I listed have sold. All right, moving right along. First thing first, I sold a coloring book picked up at Packwood Flea Market earlier this year. This is I'm already in the profit on these, but it wasn't the best buy I had there by long shot. But Vampires Grayscale Coloring Book sold for $8.87. What the? Damn it. Where is she? Just. That would have been a lot better buy if it wasn't a good buy no matter what, because I should have considered the Disney copyright on most of the stuff in that pile, but I did not, which is why I ended up having to lot up most of them on Facebook Marketplace since I didn't want to get bureaued. That was one of the few that I wouldn't have to worry about the copyright. All right, next up, sold a map, Husky Road map of Nevada and Utah. Sold for $253. Is it worth listing? I don't know, maybe. I don't even know how long I've had that in the store. $2021 and earlier is my SKU on it. I'm going to make as much on the shipping as it's sold for as an item. Nice. Yeah, man, they're versatile. All right, we sold some records. I'm going to do the LPs first. We'll get one of these ready since we're going to. Oh, my Xbox. Sadly, yesterday's video did not get to 1,200 likes. No Xbox giveaway. There. Okay. Record number one. Rai Kuter, one of the most unfortunately named artists ever. you've got a rye cooter, it's time to probably go see the doctor. Just saying. This sold for $9.45. I picked this up at a garage sale earlier this year. I've never liked or trusted the name rye, and not like RY. It's actually rise, the RHYS. Not like the affectionate short for Ryan, like Rye or anything like that. No, the name is Rise. People with the name Rise, that's a weird name to me, and I don't like that name. It's always bugged me. I never know exactly the right way to say it. Or is it RHY? And I don't know the right way to spell it. Or is it Rise? Rye? RHYS? Or is it RYHS? I think it's Scandinavian. Or it might be German. It's a weird name. IMO. All right. Oh, it's Welsh. Okay, that checks out. It's RHYS. How to pronounce rise. All right, let's find out. Reese. It's pronounced Reese. I don't like that. That did not help your case, Reese. Oh, they finally shipped my EcoSwift mailers. It says here arriving on Friday. That's fine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can ship out 15 postcards on Friday. Okay, our next album. Dan and Doug at Christmas. This is like a comedy novelty, Michigan-ish Scandinavian joke group. They have songs such as Yingle Bells, and I Just Go Nuts at Christmas. Sort of like making fun of like polka, Bavarian, Scandinavian, like it's sort of, you know, equal opportunity problematic xenophobia. But Christmas themed, so it's okay. I'll tell you what it sold for in a minute. $8.50. All right, next up, another record. Next record is Janis Joplin, Pearl. Not the best condition. $7.65. This used to be a record you could find at thrift stores, like all the time. But that was like early 2000s. That ship has sailed. Hi, Buster. You want to say hi to the peeps? Say hi. All right. Buster, this is not going to be sustainable, unfortunately. I know. All right, I'm going to have to put you down, buddy. Just because I'm busy. Sorry. Okay. Sold a Press Your Luck. This thing works still? Yep. Little handheld Press Your Luck game. This sold for 12 and some change. It's been in the store for a minute. I forget where I got it. I think at a yard sale, maybe. I can't imagine that I would have paid much money for it. I maybe even got it at a thrift store. I truly don't remember. But it was this year. Okay, and then sold another one of these Procter Silex glass coffee filters for $9 something. Buster Wiley. He just wants to show me his upstairs bags. I know that's all it is. But he's very proud. Even though I'm the one who put him there, he didn't do shit. All right, next up. Sold some 78s. It's been a minute since I sold some 78s. So, for those who may not be familiar with my methodology for shipping 78s, pay attention. It's pretty foolproof. This is great. These are these are the small U-Haul boxes. They are roughly $1 a piece. You can also make, if you buy them in bulk anyways, you can make also 2 record shippers out of one of these for LPs. So they are versatile. They are heavy duty. They are sturdy, which is key when you are shipping 78 RPM records, because they are the opposite of those things. They are fragile. They are brittle. So the first thing we do, we take our 78s. The person came in, they bought 5. So I'm going to take 2. I'm going to put them here and this here. Make a little padded envelope for them. Do this also with a couple layers of bubble wrap. You want to make sure they get a bunch of layers of protection. If this was just a single record, I'd put it in one of these. Since we have multiple records, we're doing 2, so we're doing a double-decker sandwich. Where did that go? I had perfect piece of scrap cardboard for this purpose. Here we go. That'll work. Let's cut this down to 10 by 10. This is sort of a variation on like the box and box method. So, sandwich, layer 1, and 2. Double decker, we're going to put a layer of cardboard in between. Then another padded, and then our top part of the sandwich. Okay, and to make sure that it is well protected, just going to make sure it all stays together. That is not the cleanest. Longtime viewers of the channel have seen this many, many times. And the only breakage I've had on 78s is when I don't have these boxes in and I try to get creative and things don't go well. All right, so then we're going to go outside of that with some more bubbling. Normally I just use regular bubble wrap, but I've got this right now, so that's what we're using. All right, now let's talk about this box. So I've prepared these. Basically, you close up the box on both sides, you'll see tape sticking out on this. You want to go perpendicular to those, and then down the parallel to them along the edges, and that'll make 2 new flaps that you can open up. You want to trim the tape right there, and you pull out those flaps, and that's what makes the cardboard flats on here that I then cut down. So then you get a good cushion of void fill going here, and I've got so much paper. So much label paper. Make sure we're not also sending labels. And really just void fill with whatever you got. Make a good cushion. Put in our thingamajig, our package. Then we do it all over again. More void filling. What else can I say? Void filling. Oh, look at this. I've got this bag of, oh, this is perfect right here. We've got all kinds of scrappy dappy doo stuff. Nice and soft. We will fill the void with this. Tie it up so we're not making a mess for the customer. They can just throw this away when they're done. Oh, that's good. All right. The last part of this, which is the easiest, since this is all already basically made and you don't have to do any folds or anything, since the grain of the cardboard is already horizontal, you just cut up the edges. Then fold it down flat. And there we have our 78 RPM record shipper, more or less bulletproof. My last note is because your original flaps on this are now going up the side, going vertically up the side, it's a good idea to do a round the globe tape. Oops. All right, that's the end of the red. There we go. I don't test ever. So my recommendation, if you're going to sell 78s, is to go study the jazz, whatever it is. The JVM, it's the, VJM. Something various jazz method. It's a VJ, just Google VJM grading system, and I'll show you what basically it looks like. this bigger. And then copy and paste this into any listing that you have. So we have everything from N, which is new, N minus, nearly mint, but has been played, no visible signs of wear or damage, E plus, E, V plus, VV, all the way down to unplay or poor, which is unplayable. You can grade the jackets if you choose to. I don't. And then disclose this in every one of your listings. And the easiest way to do that is just create a template that has this already in there. And so this does two things. One, this helps you always have it in the listing already, so you can grade it as you're looking at the record. And B, it tells the customer what your definitions are. And this is basically, you can do this for LPs as well. I don't do this for LPs, but I do it for 78s. And I've been doing this method on 78 since June 2020, apparently. I did sell some or list some prior to that, but that's all there is to it, really. Yes, Buster, I hear you. No, Buster, I'm not ready right now. I'm still working. All right, 5 pounds. And honestly, grading records is not hard at all. I would clean them all first, and I just use Dawn dish soap and water in about a 10-to-1 ratio, and then I just put it onto a very soft towel and clean around the record, and then dry it, avoiding the label. And for 78s, that's all you need to do. You'll be able to see any scratch, like you can see scratches on a 78. You can see when it's worn down. It's not like it's shellac, which shellac is made from insect casings on it. This is what it's made from, over a cement or hard base, usually, or just solid shellac, which is also common. I'm busy. Let's see here. Do I have any 78s here still? I used to have a ton back here somewhere. I think they're all gone. Oh, wait. Nope. Let's see if I probably should go through these. Let's see if we've got oh yeah, here we go. I have no problem destroying an Al Jolson record. If you're not familiar. You don't know, if you are not familiar with Al Jolson, look it up. If you are and you know me, this is already damaged anyways. You can see right there, which actually kind of gives you, that's how easy these things are. They just shatter. It's just solid shellac. Sometimes there's like a cementy kind of substance on the inside. But yeah, so if you're cleaning this record, you just basically put little soap and water on a rag and just go. and let it dry, and they clean up real nice. Usually takes about 90% of the dirt off. Now, one more thing. Let's see if we can find some comparative stuff here. Okay. So, just because it has a couple of minor scuffs doesn't mean you can't sell it. This one's pretty good condition. You can see that. I would probably list that at least a VG. It does have somebody's note sticker on it. But then you can look at this and see if we can get, yeah, there you go. You can see definitely there's some scratches. Oh, yeah. There's some scratches. See some stuff right there. This I would probably put in as V or V, maybe even V minus. Yeah, maybe not even that. It's pretty, you can see all the scratchies. So yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have never, not once, have I ever listened to a 78 before grading it. Always, I would say go, if it's borderline, go lower. Always. Yes, he did. Don, let people do their own research. I can't teach everything. All right. I have one more item to ship out. I really don't want to ship another 78 because that's what came in first thing this morning. It's an Eartha Kitt record, though. I like Eartha Kitt. She played Batwoman on the original Batman. Not Batwoman, Catwoman. All right, let me go grab this last thing. All right, sold some Burks. This is Scribner's 9-volume complete radio music library. Or for some of you, library. It sold for $30. I got the set for free at the Honey Hole. It was missing one volume, so I bought that off of eBay for I think like $8 shipped. So that's what I have into it, and it sold for $30.74. Listed it in May, and I'm going to lose money on the shipping. Great. Why was this in at 8 ounces? Lucky it's going to California. All right, we might have to get creative here. I'm not going to lose money, at least. 22 pounds. $20 medium ale. If I can get this into a large flat rate. Don't think that's happening. Well, it is what it is. I'm still making money on it. I have an appropriate box for this. Not really. I wish I. Well, like I said, these boxes are versatile. And it's a big, heavy thing out of my inventory. So that's always a plus. Can't really complain either because I got it basically for free. The only thing I'm into it is the cost of the one book. So. There we go. Okay, pop it up. One there. All right. Oops. All right. All right. I'm curious what the financials on that ended up being. What did I earn? Ooh, I lost $3 on that. The shipping screwed me. But what are you going to do? There's been a few. I'm going to blame it on the move to shipping policies. Just something got sorted into the wrong policy. Was it obviously something? This got sorted into the wrong policy. So it is what it is. All right. Well, guess what? We done. I've got some sell similar activities to do. Hope you all Americans have a great Thanksgiving. We'll be back definitely on Friday, maybe on Monday, or not Monday, on tomorrow night. Now, don't forget, for those of you who are watching, you are all in the Little Drummer Boy game. There's no opt out. You're in. So midnight tonight, naturally occurring Little Drummer Boy. If you hear it, you got to come back here. Tell us how, where, and when you went out and what version, if you can identify it. Thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic holiday, and we'll catch you on the Flippy Flop. Peace. Bye.